Hello there, boys and girls. This is something I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and sorry my sound quality isn't going to be very good because I'm just using my camera. I don't really have a way to record the guitar and myself speaking. But I want to show people the correct way to play Blackened. And you know, every time I see someone else do a cover of Blackened, I cringe. And it's not because I think I'm better than everybody else, because I'm really not. I can't play a solo to save my life, but is it really that hard to pay attention and listen to music? I mean, I don't understand where people are coming from. But not only do I want to show people the correct way to do some of that, but I want to just give some tips on how to just be a tighter rhythm player, because that's all I can do, so that's what I focus on, and I try to be the best I can at that. So we're going to start with the opening riff. Now that dumbass tab book wants you to be up here. Don't do that. You're going to be on the 7th fret. Now what I've seen most people do is put their first finger on 7, and what you actually need to do is put your middle finger on 7 and have your first finger on 6. So you're going to go and use your third finger to hammer on to 8 or whatever that is. Yeah, 8. And that can be a little uncomfortable to, but you keep practicing and you'll get it. But the thing that most people screw up is that it's not just you're not doing that over and over. There's a note on the low E, so what you're doing is that is the 6th fret on the low E. So the first time you do it is, second time, everybody misses that. I don't think I've ever seen another cover that actually does that right. So there's that. And the verse riff, I think people should know by now. And I guess you'd call this the chorus, but this is another thing that I don't see people playing as tight as it should be, because it goes. And instead of doing, you're supposed to mute that chord and right after you hit it. But instead people just let it hang. And it doesn't sound terrible, but it's just not right, and it's not as tight as it should be. Get those dead silent mutes in between. And then on this part, most people they let it, and you can't really tell through these pickups because they're lower gain, they're not actives, but instead of letting that palm mute hang, mute in between instead of go. So, and it makes a world of difference, and it really makes your playing sound tighter. And there's another section, actually it's towards the beginning of the song. This is kind of the same thing as in the verse riff to Escape. And instead of doing, you're not really playing a power chord when you're just using the low E. So why don't you just use this finger instead of moving your whole hand up and creating noise by sliding your hand, instead of just use that one finger. So, and it's less noisy and it's more efficient, I guess you'd say. But anyway, back to Blackened. Instead of doing this, just and then just use use that middle finger so you don't have to move your hand and make more string noise. And other than that, that was the main opening riff. Is the only one I've really seen people mess up a lot. But other than that, it's pretty simple. I think that's about it. Just keeping it tight on your chords. And you can see I don't have total control over this guitar because I'm sitting down, but there you go. That's just a few little tips to hopefully help people. So there you go.